the mysterious being. In this photo, you will see Lottie's younger sister and brother. Lottie was alone with her mother for about 8 years. It seemed like so long that Lottie was all alone. Lottie begged her mother to have some babies. She didn't want to do it. She was not planning on having any babies. Lottie begged and begged and begged. Every birthday that Lottie had, she got older, she was lonely, and she would play with her friends. It was time to come in and eat. Lottie had to eat alone or eat with her mom, but she loved her mom. Mom was her best friend. Her mom played cards with her. She taught her how to play checkers, and every little game every child should love to learn and enjoy. Finally, when Lottie was about 10 or 9 years old, here comes her little sister Crystal. And right behind her little sister Crystal, which Lottie knows for a fact that her mother did not plan, from just listening, because Lottie was very nosy as a child, her brother came. But even though she didn't plan them, she loved them dearly. Like she loved Lottie, she loved all her babies. Lottie's little brother, in this picture, his name, he was the best cop right now that they're all grown up. He grew up to be the best cop in Forest Park. Her sister Crystal, she loved. Her kids to this day say that her sister Crystal was the best aunt they ever had from both sides of the family, and so-called Crystal was slow. But she had more love and unconditional understanding than ever makes sense. You could ever make sense of. You could never make sense of her sometimes, and all of a sudden it would make so much sense. But to this day, Lottie's children love their Aunt Crystal. She was the best auntie that took the most time. Not that gave the most smiles, but that took the most time. Lottie's little brother Franklin in this photo is wearing some big hard boots. And when Lottie was 9 years old and 10 years old, 11, she was trying to get her little brother to get on the school bus when she was 10. She would take him to the little yellow school bus in the morning that came in front of their apartment in Benner Avenue in Tuskegee, Alabama. And her little brother Franklin would put his boots up on that bus, on that school bus door, one on each side. Somehow his legs weren't long enough because he was only 2 years old, but he would push his boots up straight ahead of him, and you couldn't get him to bend his legs, and he couldn't get him on that bus, and he was something else. He was very strong, and he would turn around and kick the teacher and kick Lottie in her shins. He was well protected all on his own. He was 2 years old, but no grown-up could mess with him as long as he had those big boots on. Those boots were so hard, they were like big bricks. She couldn't understand how he could walk in them the way that they hurt so bad. The first time she tried to force him on that school bus, she never tried to force him again. After that, she learned how to try to easily talk him into it long before the school bus gets there. She and her brother are the same in that manner, that they don't like to be suddenly moved all of a sudden without notice. Part 1. Franklin in his big boots. Best police officer in Forest Park, Massachusetts.